Well, hi everybody. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to all the new subscribers. You know who you are, and we're heading towards that sort of magical barrier of 1,000 subscribers, and I'd really love to hit that this year. So please do, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, click that little subscribe button down there, and you'll get notified of our videos when we put them up, and indeed any of our live videos that we do very occasionally. We're preparing now to take another little break away. We're going down south towards Brighton to see family for birthday celebrations and so on. And well, again, it's Friday tomorrow. We'll be working in the morning, and we'll be getting up early and sort of preparing Jasmine Meyer for the journey before we start work. So we'll be taking down the awning straps, putting those away and making sure the awnings sort of all put away tidily and everything's nice and neat in there before we go away, making sure that we've packed away everything that could be sort of loose and rattle around during our journey. And more excitingly, we are going to be doing on the way down a little bit of what might be called boondocking. That is to say that we'll be sort of pitching up in sort of pub car parks and stuff like that. Wendy's found a great little website that sort of defines all these things, and we found something down in Surrey, just off the M25. So we'll be staying there, and apparently it's free to stay there if you have a meal in the pub. And Wendy's already asked them if we can take the dog in. They've said yes, very happy to do that. So that's what we'll be doing. So we're making our way down, so probably about a 3 or 4 hour journey, so we'll get there in good time for dinner, and we'll let you know where we get to and what that's like. Really our first night of boondocking will be tomorrow night. It's exciting and fills us with excitement and a bit of a trepidation too, but you know, it is something that we want to do more and more of, which is why I've been sort of talking about getting that sort of extra solar panel stuff going on. I've been thinking more and more about that, and as I've seen more and more comments come through about sort of boondocking and not needing the 240 volt, I'm sort of more in tune with that, in that we don't need that. We do have the gas for cooking, and we do use that occasionally, even now. And you know, the TV we've got is 12 volt, and we can charge up most of our other stuff while we're sort of driving along off of the 12 volt batteries. So I'm thinking that we probably still will do a bit more solar and maybe a bit more battery. I'm not entirely sure that we'll go for the 240 volt electric hookup style thing. I'd like to do that, just to know that I can. And a lot of people I know are going to say, well, it's crazy, don't do it. I've seen many comments about 240 volt inverters sort of catching fire and stuff like that. But I think you can buy some really cheap ones, and the ones I've seen that people complain about are the ones that people have bought from eBay, and they're with a very low priced, not very high powered, they've not put fuses in line with the battery feed and all sorts of stuff like that. So, no wonder things overheat, catch fire and stuff like that. That isn't something that I'm planning on doing, and I guess no one plans to have their electrical equipment catch fire, but I'm sort of going further than that. I'm planning to actually guard against all of that by putting fuses in and so on. So that's what we're doing currently. We've had an awful night last night. We woke up. We were awoken at about 3:30 last night. Well, this morning, by extraordinarily high winds. So we're up in the northwest near Chester, close to the border with North Wales, so it'll give you a bit of a geographical sort of location. And we've got the driveway awning. Currently we've got 3 straps that go right over the roof, and we've got them sort of pegged in to the ground the other side. Well, it's normal to hear them sort of flap around a bit and, maybe occasionally bang, but this last night was like, it felt like stuff was falling out of the sky on top of the van. Well, I was looking out the window early this morning and watching the trees like literally swaying like this, and I'm thinking, oh God, please don't please don't fall. Bloody trees really close. I mean, they're sort of 25-foot high trees, so they'd easily sort of crush through the van if they fell over and us. But it's extremely high winds. The awning was sort of moving as well, and although very, very resilient. So if you were thinking about how good air awnings are, this Outdoor Revolution has got 3 sort of air beams that go sort of arch over the top in 3 places down, and it is so resilient to the wind. It's absolutely excellent. So I fully recommend the Outdoor Revolution, and it's all nice and waterproof as well, so really good. But what I found this morning was one of the straps, the central strap, because I walked out into the little sort of drive-away tunnel area that connects the van to the awning, and it's all there. But I went round the other side, and one of the straps was missing. It had actually pinged through the wind right up on top of the roof, and that was what was sort of flapping around on the roof. I cannot find the peg. Now, this was one of those screw-in, so we use a drill to screw the peg into the hard standing. So that's come out and gone. I cannot see it anywhere. Having said that, I haven't looked on the roof yet, so it might, the wind might have whipped it up and embedded it in the roof, who knows, or just left it up there. So I'm going to have a look at that in the morning. I meant to look later on this afternoon, but I forgot. So I'm going to have a look at that in the morning before we go, just to make sure that there's nothing untoward up there. But we did have, it was a bit of a wakeful night, so we're very tired today, and it's sort of 9:45 at the moment, and you might tell I'm sort of feeling and probably looking rather sleepy. I feel exhausted because of the lack of sleep last night. So being woken up 3:30, didn't go back to sleep. Maybe got another 15-20 minutes at 7 o'clock before the alarm went off. Anyway, that was that. we're sort of really looking forward to this sort of time away, because we're going down, we're doing this sort of journey, stopping overnight with no hookup, and sort of managing, and we will manage. It'll be absolutely fine. Then we're travelling on further down. We're going to find somewhere to sort of stay overnight around the sort of Brighton and Hove area. I understand there's lots of places, and we've got the website and the maps and the apps to find us places where we can stay overnight legally and safely. And then we've got a night at Brighton, Sheepcote Valley Caravan and Motorhome Club site, and I've been recommended by, I think it was Simon. So Simon Ingram, thanks for the recommendation. I've been recommended to go and try the Chinese takeaway up at the top of the race hill. If we do manage to do that, I'm not sure whether we will, but if we do manage to do that, I will tell Mr. Ng that you sent us, Simon. Thank you. But that's where we are. I think what we're going to do is just give you a bit more of an update tomorrow. We'll be travelling, so maybe the uploads won't be so spot on regular. I know last night's I set yesterday's video, the sort of the dressing gown edition or the rain edition, to upload as I usually do. Set it to upload, go to bed, get up in the morning, it's all done. But I got up in the morning and it wasn't done. Something had gone wrong, some reason, I don't know what. I think it might be because if with the iPad software, which is if the iPad goes to sleep, the upload fails. And I think I've recently set my iPad to go back to sleep every 15 minutes, so I might have to switch that off to make it upload. Anyway, so I'm going to upload this right now, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Just a very quick update on Pippin. She's doing quite well. She's doing, we're giving her the shampooing and making her shampoo stay on for 10 minutes and all that, and it's all sort of clearing up nicely. I think she might have to be on antihistamines for a while. We've still got a course of those to go, but she's doing all right. Me too. I've got this other sort of this stuff, beta cap, for my sort of itchy head thing. So Pips and I are doing well and getting over our little ailments. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed once I've uploaded this video. So I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now. Bye.